All right, first graders, this is Module 4, Lesson 28. If you do not have these tools in front of you, please stop this video and go grab them. You need an Expo marker, a whiteboard, and eraser. If you do not have those, then grab a pencil and a sheet of paper. All right, our goal today is to add a pair of two-digit numbers with varied sums in the ones. Varied means different sums. All right, we're going to look at our first problem. The directions say solve using quick tens and ones, number bonds, or the arrow way. I'm just going to solve each of these three problems using a different way. So for this first problem, 22 plus 17, we're going to use the quick tens and ones. This is a really physical way to do it where we get to see the pictures and move the pictures to help us understand. So for 22 plus 7, I'm going to draw 22. So I know that I need to draw two tens and I need to draw two ones. This gives me 22. Now I also have 17, so I see that there is a 1 in the tens place, so I'm going to draw 1 10. And now I need 7 ones. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I have 22 plus 17. Another way we say 17 sometimes is 110 and 7 more. That helps us picture what it actually looks like. Now, because we drew these pictures, we can actually move the pictures to help us understand. I know that I need to add my tens first, so I'm going to take my tens, I'm going to take my tens and add them together. So now I see that I have 2 tens plus 1 tens gives me 3 tens. Now I can take my ones and add those up. So now when I count what I have, I see that I have 3 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. So I have 3 tens and 9 ones. I know that 3 tens plus 9 ones is 39. So I can say that 22 plus 17 is 39. All right, great job. We're going to look at the next problem. This problem we are going to solve using a number bond. I want you to go ahead and pause this video. See if you can solve the video by yourself before I help you solve it. All right, you solved it? We're going to solve using the make at the next 10 method. If you did it differently, that's okay. Solve it along with me as we go. So I'm going to start by breaking down this 17. Now, if I want to make the next 10, I'm going to look at 18. How many more do I need to get to 20? I need 2 more. So I'm going to break my 17 down into 2 and 15 because I know that 2 plus 15 is going to give me 17. Now, 18 plus 2, I'm going to add those together. So I'm going to write my equation right here. 18 plus 2 equals 20. So I've made that next 10. But I'm not done yet because I still have 15 more that I need to add. So I'm going to write my new equation. 20 plus 15. Now I know that I got that 15 when I decomposed the 17 into 2 and 15. Now, if I know how to, I can go ahead and add 20 plus 15 to get my answer, but I'm going to go ahead and break it down further. So 15 I can decompose into 10 and 5. Now I know that I can add 20 and 10 together. So 20 plus 10 is going to give me, 30. But I'm still not finished yet because I still have this 5 left that came from the 15, which came from the 17. So now I can add my final equation is 30, which I got from here, plus 5 And I know that 30 plus 5 is going to give me 35. So I can put that final answer here after my 18 plus 17 equals 35. All right, great job. One more. So we're going to solve this one using the arrow way. Go ahead and pause this video and try to solve it by yourself first. All right, you got it? 19 plus 16 solved the arrow way. So we know that we're going to start with 19. Now I need to think, how many more do I need to get to 20? Well, I only need one more. So I'm going to put that 1 above my arrow, and I know that 19 plus 1 is going to give me 20. Now, I've taken that 1 from this 16, so I need to think, how many do I have left? Well, I still have 15 left. Well, that's a big number. So instead of adding that whole 15, I'm going to break that down into 10. So now what I've done is I had my 16 and I broke it down into 1 plus 15, but I didn't want to add that whole 15, so then I broke the 15 down into 10 and 5. So now I'm adding that 10 here. Now what's 20 plus 10? Well, that's 30. But I'm not finished yet because right now all I've added is that 11. But I have to add 16 total. So I've added the 1 and I added the 10, but I still need to add this 5. So I'm going to draw another arrow. Above it, I'm going to write plus 5. Now, what is 30 plus 5? Well, 30 plus 5 is going to give me 35. Now I can write that answer here at the end of my equation. Now, if you're not quite sure you did it right, go back and look at the numbers that you wrote above the arrows. I know that 1 plus 10 plus 5 is going to be 16. So I just added 19 plus 16 to get 35. I broke the 16 down into 35. Now, remember, we could solve these equations in lots of different ways, but what we're doing is working on growing our number sense so we're able to do good mental math, and as we get into even harder problems, our brains know how to handle all the numbers that we're given. So today what we learned was adding a pair of 2-digit numbers with varied sums in the ones place. Great job.